So then Sam found the strychnine in Dr. Stryker's medical bag, and his daughter Sandy's alibi, why she put it there, was very weak.
How are you sure that this is strychnine that was found?
Well, that's what it said on the bottle.
Are you running tests to see whether it was the same stuff that was used on Sheriff Broder?
No, not yet.
I don't really understand why you waited until this morning to tell me this.
Everything is in the works.
Yeah, and you're checking on Sandy's explanation.
No, we haven't yet.
Well, why not?
I thought, since Buzz is a close personal friend of yours...
You thought what? I don't do special favors for my friends in this line of business. You know that. That is why I had his apartment searched, and no one could accuse me of that. Now, I want an explanation for this behavior, and I want it now. Now, friends or no friends, you know that the law comes first. You understand that?
You know very well that I understand that. If you give me a chance, I will explain my thinking.
Well, please, if you can explain it, I would like an explanation.
Since Dr. Stryker is a close personal friend of yours, we searched his apartment with a fine-tooth comb. The only reason I haven't followed up on those leads is because I thought you would probably want to do that yourself. Now, if I've broken some rules and became improper, you can have a review.
Please, I'm
no,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
Chief, I mean that.
Please, accept my apologies. I'm sorry.
All right, I accept your apology.
You're right. I should be taking the lead in this investigation. I apologize. Excuse me. Hello?
Hi, Anna. It's Jake.
Yes, Jake.
Since I am representing Lucy Coe, at least at this time...
Yes?
Can I get an update on the case?
Yes, of course. You're entitled to one. If you come by my office, I'll give it to you.
Well, thank you. I'll be there. Anna spoke to me as if I was some sort of stranger. I wonder what's going on with her.
The man's in prison, Jake. It's not an easy thing to live with.
That's true.
So you've unsealed Lucy's apartment. Has she been notified?
Yeah, she's back there now.
Okay, thank you.
You know, between the detectives and the forensics team, they left that place a complete mess. It really got her down when she got
Well,
home.
this is a murder case. A man was found dead in her living room, so she's a prime suspect.
Yes, but I think that maybe,
You think what? We're investigating 2 murder cases here, and she's a prime suspect in both. So I suggest you don't worry what she thinks about the police department, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Is that all?
Thank you, yes.
She was upset.
Well, maybe she should be.
Couldn't you have gone a little easier?
Oh, don't tell me how to do my job.
Come on,
No,
easy,
don't,
easy.
easy. Don't patronize me either, excuse me.
Look, I just dropped by to ask you out for a date. Walking in the middle of the end of a demolition derby.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I've been horrible to everybody today. You want to go on a date?
Yeah, you know, goodbyes, old times, stuff like that.
I should be used to saying goodbye to you by now, but I'm not. I'm not very good at it.
Then why don't you simply do what you're best at doing, and that is, being a beautiful woman, loving mother, cutest looking cop on the force.
Dear, thank you. I need that. Not felt very sure of myself today. Not only was I hard on Sam, but I had some strong words with Lewis earlier.
About what?
Well, I'd given him a search warrant to go into Buzz's apartment. And while he and Sam were there, Buzz walked in on them and apparently got a little ugly.
Buzz? That sounds a trifle extreme.
I know. You see, Sheriff Broder was murdered by strychnine from a tea bag that was found in his overnight case. Now, Buzz had access for a short period of time to that case. Not only that, the strychnine was found in Buzz's medical bag in his house.
Really?
Yes. That's why I was sort of upset at Guy. Buzz didn't really have an explanation for why the strychnine was in his bag, except for the fact that Sandy said she'd put it there. You know, and Buzz was pretty upset when he got in there, and it didn't allow for... Well, Guy shouldn't have let Sam use force on him.
On Buzz?
On Buzz, yes.
Let me get this straight. Buzz was upset.
Yes.
I assume he made some sort of physical move.
Well, yes, he did.
Well, in that case, Lewis had every right to order Sam to restrain him. Anna, this is murder. Sandy could be lying just to protect her father. Have you checked into that?
Well, we're going to check into it,
Look,
yes.
when you're dealing with murder, in this case the taking of 2 lives, you use every trick in the book to arrive at the truth. Now, if you can't do that,
Robert.
I suggest you take a long hard look at yourself.
Hold on.
I'm not finished yet. If your feelings for Lavery are still getting in the way of you doing your job, then hand in your badge.
I don't have to listen to this.
I could go on.
Well, I'm not going to stay here while you do.
Just like old times.
Sorry, Jake. I have to be honest with you. Lucy Coe is our prime suspect.
What about Buzz Stryker? Is he off the hook?
Oh, nobody's off the hook until we've made an arrest.
Are you linking Ted Holmes and Broder's murders together?
I can't automatically do that just because both the gentlemen come from Laurelton.
The same way you cannot automatically accuse Lucy of being the murderess just because nobody likes her.
She's not a suspect because she's unpopular.
I'm sorry, Anna. I've been under a lot of pressure since I took on Lucy as a client.
Are you definitely going to defend her?
I think so.
You have reason to believe that she's innocent?
Well, let's just call it gut instinct for now.
I see.
Gut instincts are accurate. I mean, after all, it was your gut instinct that Kevin was guilty as hell.
I know, but that's not any reason to defend Lucy.
What am I going to do? She's got nobody else.
Ah, the underdog. Your weakness.
The only thing I regret is that we might be on opposite sides of the fence again.
We have jobs to do, Jake. That's not going to undermine our friendship, I promise.
Glad you feel that way.
I do. I do very much.
I better be going so I can have more pressure put on me.
Well, that's the bother with you.
I will.
Aha! Just the person I wanted to see. I'm in the business of saying goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
No. I'm horrible at goodbyes. Don't say goodbye.
But I'm leaving tomorrow.
Well, let's just say
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm waiting.
good night, mate.
All right. Good day, mate.
You go see Bobby now. She'll kill you if you don't.
I'm going to do that.
Horrible at goodbyes.
You are.
I'll second that. Well, I thought I'd drop by and just see whether maybe you'd cooled off a little.
No, because you're always right, and it really infuriates me.
The temperature's rising.
I'm just being funny, that's all.
Why don't you just be beautiful for tonight? That's if we still have a date.
I'll try and be beautiful.
You don't have to try very hard at all.
Oh, dear Robert.
I'm not dear
Yes,
at all.
you are. You're extremely dear. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm offended. With that, I'm leaving. I'm off to say all goodbyes. Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later.
General Hospital, Miss Stryker speaking.
Sandy, perfect. Just the person I wanted to talk to.
Who is this, please?
It's Anna Devane here.
Oh, hi, Anna.
I don't mean to upset your day, but I would like you to come over and see me. I want to speak to you.
You want to see me?
Yes. When it's convenient, I need to question you.
Well, I get off pretty soon.
All right, then you'll come over?
Sure, I'll be there.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
What's wrong, Sandy?
What do the police do when, they find out someone lied?
Lucy, please, would you take a seat?
Why don't you just handcuff me, book me, and lock me up?
Is that what you think?
Well, I know I don't have a chance.
Really, why is that?
I worked at the library at the university, and I read a lot about criminal law. You're going to say that I had both motive and opportunity. You'll be quite the heroine of Port Charles when you lock me up and throw away the key.
Well, Lucy, if you did have anything to do with the murders of Ted Holmes and Sheriff Broder, I will indeed lock you up, yes.
If? Come on, Miss Devane, you've already made up your mind.
You know, I really don't understand why you always make things so very difficult for yourself.
I know when I'm being railroaded.
You are here, Miss Coe, because you had strong motive to kill Ted Holmes. You also had ample opportunity to suffocate a helpless man in his hospital room. Not only that, but his friend Sheriff Broder comes in from Rowleton, turns up on your doorstep, drops dead in your living room floor, poisoned. Do you think it's really very so strange that we call you in here for questioning?
You know what I mean, Miss Devane.
No, I really don't know what you mean, Miss Coe. Why don't you explain what you're trying to insinuate?
I am not your only suspect. You have somebody walking around out there loose who hated Ted Holmes just as much as I did, and who probably was just as much afraid of Sheriff Broder as I was. Your good friend, Dr. Buzz Stryker? Apparently he can do no wrong. Ted Holmes stole money from me that is mine, but Ted Holmes also ruined Dr. Stryker's career. So we both have motive and opportunity. Your choice is up for grabs, and I know who you're grabbing. Me.
Is Sandy on a break right now, do you know?
Well, not exactly, Buzz, no. She was called to police headquarters for questioning by Anna Devane.
Hey, Buzz, just the boy...
Yeah, I got no time right now, Robert. Anna has called Sandy down to police headquarters for questioning. How dare she do that to my daughter?
Robert?
Hey, Bobby, baby. I'm here to say goodbye.
Oh, good timing. I'm on a short break. Hey, what's going on with you and Buzz?
Well, he's caught in the middle of a rather messy murder investigation, and Anna's going to have to kind of take it on the chin because friends are involved.
Right. I want to know where you bought the strychnine, please.
I got it at a pet shop. Well, it was like a drugstore pharmacy.
Right, pharmacy. And what was the name of the pharmacy?
I don't know. You know, I never really looked at the sign.
Why did you put it in your father's bag?
Well, because.
Because why?
Well, because it's an old bag, and it seemed like a safe place to keep it.
Sandy, you wouldn't be able to take me to the pharmacy if I asked you to, would you? Hmm?
What do you mean?
I mean that I don't believe you bought the strychnine at the pharmacy. I don't believe you put it in your father's bag. I mean, I could be wrong about this, and you might be able to prove it all, but I don't think you can. Now, do you want me to guess why you've been lying to the police?
No.
All right, then you better tell me what's going on, darling, before you get in too deep.
I've just been afraid... I've just been afraid that...
Go on.
I can't.
Sandy, are you afraid that your father might be back on drugs? He was high and angry enough to kill Ted Holmes because he turned him down for a job in Laurelton.
Yes.
Oh, darling, come on, Sandy. You mustn't let this upset you. I'm as worried about your father as you are. Hi, is Sam there? Well, find her, please, and send her in. Thank you. I'm sorry, Sandy. You know, I'd have to find out about this sooner or later, and you should... Come on. Take me. Yes, just all right. Will you take Sandy along to the ladies' room and just, you know, and then take her back to the hospital, please?
Sure. Hi, Sandy. How you doing?
Stay with her.
Okay.
Thanks.
General Hospital, main desk, Mrs. Brewer.
Hi, Jessie. It's Anna Devane here. I wonder if Robert's anywhere. I believe he's in the hospital.
As a matter of fact, he's right here, saying goodbye to Monica Quartermain.
Could you drag him away from me?
Yes, hold on a moment. Robert. Anna Devane.
Be right with you.
I'll say goodbye.
I want you to come and visit us.
I'd love to do that.
You said that last time.
I'll try. You take care.
You too, darling.
Miss you.
What's up, sweetheart?
Hi. I wanted to tell you that Sandy was lying to protect her father.
You sound pretty miserable about it.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm going to bring Buzz in for questioning.
You won't have to bring him in. He's on his way there now to rescue his daughter.
Oh, it's a little late for that now.
Yeah. It's a little late. Well, I'll see you later.
Yes, please. Bye-bye. Yes, come in.
Got some reports.
Thank you. You know, you were right about Buzz Stryker's investigation, and I was wrong. He is still on the list as a murder suspect. In both cases. I'm awfully sorry, but I got held up in front.
Anna, don't you ever call my daughter into your office again without notifying me first. Is that clear?
I don't have to check with anyone when I'm making official police decisions. I suggest that you cool down so that we can get along with this.
What did you do to Sandy?
I questioned her. This is a murder investigation.
With Sandy, you're on the wrong track. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm not on any track with her now, Buzz. She's out of the picture, and I hope that she stays out of it.
What are you talking about?
She was protecting you, Buzz. I don't know why she's covering up. If you're not implicated in either of the murders, then I don't know what you're hiding. Buzz. What's the matter? Listen, if you're back on drugs again, then you should tell us. Because that's what's worrying Sandy after death. We can help you. We can do something about it.
No, damn it, I'm not back on drugs again, but I'm in lousy shape. I'm not holding up well under the pressure. I don't have anyone to back up my alibi for the night Ted Holmes was killed. And with Sheriff Broder, I was seen arguing with him a few hours before he died. And I had access to his luggage.
I know all of this, Buzz.
All right, then book me. If you don't, then get off my back.
This wasn't an official questioning. However, I think that you ought to get yourself a lawyer.
Anna, I don't know how the hell that strychnine got into my medical bag. I didn't put it there. Do you know, for one crazy moment, I was hoping Sandy was telling the truth. I was willing to hide behind her back. What do you want me to do? Admit to a murder I didn't commit?
Before we talk again, you ought to get yourself a lawyer.
Is that serious?
Yes. I'm sorry. It is that serious. So, that was my day. I was the ruthless cop you asked me to be. Even though I hated it, I knew I had to do it. Satisfied?
You know, I've always been very proud of you. For many reasons, but mainly, I think, because at the end of a hard day, you can always be a woman, and you always were.
Oh. Even when I gave you such a hard time when we first met.
Ah, well, maybe I hated you just a smidgen.
Oh, come on. You hated me a lot.
Oh.
Yes, you did.
Only because you were good at your job.
Oh, I know. I'll never forget the look on your face when I worked out a way to rescue that hostage. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Here I am clambering up the side of that bloody hotel like a fly. And you were sitting in this dumb waiter in complete air-conditioned comfort, and you got the job done in a tenth of the time.
I did. It was wonderful. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah. Those were the days. Look, why don't we get up and dance before we both start blubbering into our
I
champagne?
think that's a very good idea. Well, there's always one thing we can share for the rest of our lives.
Our daughter.
Yes.
Well, you know, I'm very, very proud of my daughter's mother.
And I'm very, very proud of my daughter's dad. And I'm very happy that he was my first love.